Monday and welcome back to another vlog, or if you're new, welcome. It is 5:45-ish. I just got home from work about 15 minutes ago. Sorry I didn't get any office clips today. Honestly, it was a Monday, so it was pretty busy, but also tomorrow is accounting close, so I just was go all day and just did not have a chance to set up my phone. But as per usual, you didn't miss much. But I am home now and I'm going to hang out with the cats for a little bit. Ryan is probably not going to get off until 6, so he's probably not going to be home for a little over an hour, which gives me time to do some stuff around here. The dishes in the dishwasher need to get put away, and there's some dishes in the sink that need to get loaded in the dishwasher. Also, we're planning on doing salads for dinner, I think, tonight, so I'm probably going to prep the veggies as well once I get like the sink kind of cleaned out. And then we're just gonna hang out and enjoy our evening. I do want to get started with some editing tonight. This week is a short week because Friday is the 4th of July, so I do only have to work until Thursday, which is nice, which means I have Friday, like all day Friday, to do some editing. But I kind of want to get a little bit of a head start on it, just to not put it off until the last minute like I usually do. So probably gonna do a little bit of editing, at least get everything onto my computer. It's probably just gonna be a pretty chill evening. Again, tomorrow is accounting close, so it's probably gonna be fairly busy. So we'll see how much I'm actually on my computer tonight, just because I was staring at a computer screen all day today, obviously, and I will be all day tomorrow. And tomorrow might be a long day. We'll find out tomorrow. But anyways, I did just want to get on and have a talking clip before Ryan gets home. So I don't want to yap too long, so I'm going to get the dishes going and get started with prepping some dinner. But before we continue on with the vlog, if you could subscribe to the channel and give the vlog a like if you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate it. And let's get our week started. Morning and happy Tuesday. It is a little before 8 and I just pulled into the office and just wanted to say good morning. As I said yesterday, today is accounting close, so I don't think I'm gonna have time to set up my phone and record an office clip, so we probably won't get one today, but it's just gonna be a typical day with invoicing and sitting at my computer, meetings and things like that. So again, as I've said before, you're not gonna miss much, but I'm going to run upstairs and get some coffee going and get started with my day, get into the work, and I will catch you later. Wednesday. It is about 9:30-ish and I'm getting ready to head to bed, but I did want to hop on and just catch you up on where I've been for the last day, I guess you could say. Yesterday was obviously just really busy with work, with accounting close. I did end up working a little bit late, but I was able to get everything done that I needed to, which was really nice because then we were just able to get it done and over with. Last night I got home, Ryan and I just ate dinner and kind of hung out, watched TikToks and reels on the couch and just kind of relaxed. Today was definitely a lot less hectic compared to yesterday. I still had a bit to do, just finishing up from yesterday, and I was able to get it all done, which was nice. So all in all, a lot more chill than yesterday was, and I was able to leave on time, which was nice. I came home and Ryan and I were gonna go to Costco. We ended up going to dinner with his brother and his wife, which was nice. We just got some Mexican food, which I did have El Pollo Loco for lunch, so I didn't realize we were doing Mexican tonight, or else I probably would have gotten something else for lunch, but it's fine. I got carne asada tacos, so different from lunch because El Pollo Loco is only chicken. It was nice just to hang out with them, and we got gas in my car, and now we're home, and I've showered, and again, I'm getting ready to go to bed, so I'm gonna lay down and hopefully fall asleep pretty quickly, but I'm gonna do a little bit of reading, a little update on Babel. I'm still only on chapter 2. I'm going to be honest. I started chapter 2 a couple nights ago, and when I first swiped over to chapter 2, it said 44 minutes left in the chapter on the bottom of the page, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is what we're doing. But honestly, I'm enjoying it so far. I am still obviously very early on in the book, and this is definitely not something I would typically read, but it came available on Libby, and since I'm traveling next week, I figured this would be a good read for then because it's a longer book, and since I have 2 flights next week, this will be something that I can read or listen to on the flight because I am getting it on audio as well. So that's a little update there. Still very early, so I don't really have many thoughts, but I'm enjoying it so far. So I'm gonna get into bed and read a little bit of it and continue on with chapter 2, and then I'm gonna just get some rest, and I will catch you tomorrow. Happy Thursday. It is a little after 2, and I just got home from work. I was not able to set up my phone and get any clips today just because obviously with tomorrow being a holiday and having a 3-day weekend, it was just kind of hectic all around trying to finish things up and get ready for a long weekend. So Ryan's off today, obviously, because it's a Thursday, and I am going to run upstairs, and our plan is to go grab some lunch, and then we're gonna go to Costco. We were gonna go last night, but obviously we went to dinner instead, so we're gonna go grab some things for the next week or so and just kind of browse and see what they have and just get some groceries. We'll see what we can find. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for this afternoon. Once we get home from Costco, I do need to get some editing going because I haven't done any this week. That's also on the books for tonight, just to really get going on it and get started, because obviously at this point of the week, I typically haven't started editing, or I've done like very minimal. So it's pretty typical for a Thursday, but I would like to really get some going, and then I'm gonna do some tomorrow as well, obviously, but I'd really like to get some going just because I don't want to be spending my whole weekend editing, because I would like to enjoy my weekend and also hopefully stream. But anyways, I'm gonna run upstairs and get with Ryan, and we're gonna head to lunch and Costco and just get some things done. So I'll take you along with me, and I'll catch you later. Happy Friday. First off, sorry if you can hear the wash machine. Of course, we put the bath mats in the wash this morning. Also, sorry for not many clips yesterday and no talking clips. We ended up going to BJ's for lunch, went to Costco and walked around and got some things, and then came home and just sat at our computers. Since it was a late enough lunch, we didn't really do dinner. I had an Uncrustable because we bought a box of Uncrustables from Costco. But anyways, it's about 9:30 now. Ryan left for work 15-ish minutes ago, and I'm just sitting at my computer doing a little bit of editing. I was wanting to get up earlier today to get started on it, but I slept until about 8-ish, which honestly, I think I need the sleep because I don't sleep enough during the week. So I can't be like totally mad at it, but anyways, I'm going to continue sitting at my computer doing some editing and also drinking Alani. I am drinking the cherry slush flavors right now, so I'm gonna do that and grab something to eat and just edit for a little bit before I go on a walk. I'm probably not gonna go on a super long walk. The high today is only 87, which isn't awful, so I could probably go on a longer walk, but again, like I said yesterday, I haven't really done a ton of editing this week. I did a decent amount last night, so I feel like I'm at a good point for like this time of the week. It's Friday, and since I do have today off, I have like a little extra time to do some editing. So I think I can finish it tomorrow. Today I'm planning on, again, going on a walk. And then I think what I'm gonna do is come home, do some things around here, put away the dishes, and work on some more editing. And then I'm planning on going to my parents for a few hours just to hang out by the pool and just like see them, even though we were just over there last week. The summertime, I tend to go over to my parents a lot more often because mine and Ryan's birthdays, my dad's birthday, one of my brother's birthdays is in August, and then obviously like 4th of July and just summertime in general. So probably gonna go over for a couple hours later this afternoon and hang out by the pool and just hang out with everyone. Between that, we're gonna do some editing and some things around here, hang out with the cats. So I don't want to yap on too long because obviously I have things to do. So I'm gonna get back on the computer and do some editing while I drink my Lonnie and eat something. Once I finish this, I'll go on a walk and get some fresh air, get some movement in, and then we will just see where the rest of the day takes us. Happy Saturday. Sorry for not a lot of clips yesterday. I obviously went on a walk and then I spent the majority of the morning just sitting at my computer doing some editing. Went to my parents for a couple hours, swam and hung out with my family and ate some dinner, and then I came home, hung out with Ryan, and then sat down and did some more editing. So honestly, not really too exciting of a Friday, but it was nice to spend time with family again and hang out by the pool. It wasn't too hot. The weather was pretty nice. I mean, it was almost 90, but hanging out in the pool, it was just great. So anyways, it is about 9:30. I've been up for half an hour-ish. Ryan started work at 8:30 today, so I was really wanting to get up with him and like stay awake. So like be up at like 7, but obviously that didn't happen. I fell back asleep until 8:30 when my alarm goes off, and then I just hit snooze a little bit and got out of bed at 9. So I threw the sheets in the wash. I figured today's the best day to do it. That way I can focus on other laundry tomorrow. And since Ryan's off early today, he can help me put the sheets back on the bed. The cover for the comforter is always just a hassle. So we're going to do that when he gets home. But I'm going to drink my Alani and eat something and get on a walk. Right now it's only 75, but I think I'm going to walk in the gym because then I can control how long my walk is. It's kind of hard walking outside because either it's a really long walk or it doesn't feel long enough. I still need to work out my route to where it's like I need a good in-between kind of route. I haven't found one yet. So probably just gonna walk in the gym, walk for like 20-30 minutes, and then come home, shower, and get some more editing done. I would like to stream this afternoon. Since Ryan's off at 4:30, he'll be home at 5:30. But if I start streaming at like 2, I can go until 6-ish because, you know, he's going to come home and want to shower anyway. So he's probably not even going to be in the room getting on his computer until close to 6, which means I could still get like a 3-4 hour stream in depending on when I start. We'll see what we do. But I also plan on streaming tomorrow. So maybe today we do some co-working and then tomorrow we do some gaming. But anyways, I don't want to yap too long. So I'm going to crack this Alani open and get started with some editing while I eat, and then we're gonna head out on a walk. Change of plans. It's about 3:30 and I'm now at Vaughn's because I wasn't planning on going grocery shopping today, but as I was looking through the fridge trying to figure out something to eat earlier, I realized that we didn't have cilantro and a couple things that we needed for dinner tonight. So I'm here to grab a couple things for dinner. Also, obviously not streaming. Honestly, I was editing, and as the day was kind of going on, I just was like, I don't really feel like going live today. I don't know what it is. Yesterday and this morning I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stream, and then as the day went on, I just didn't really feel like going live. So it's fine. I'm gonna try my best to go live tomorrow, but for today I'm just going to focus on editing. But first I'm gonna run in and grab cilantro and a couple things for dinner. I haven't updated y'all on my plants, and I'll have to show you when I get home, but unfortunately my cilantro plant did die. My basil is thriving, but the cilantro died. The mint, it sprouted a little bit, but it also died. So replanted the cilantro and the mint. We're, gonna try again, but that just means I unfortunately have to get cilantro for dinner for the rice. So I'm gonna run and grab that and a couple other things, and then we're gonna head home, get back into editing until Ryan gets home, because he'll be home in probably like 2-ish hours. He's off in an hour. So gonna just do what we can until he gets home, and then we're gonna make some taco bowls for dinner. That's just a little update. So I'm Gonna run and grab what I need for dinner, and I'll catch you later. Back home, and since I only have one bag of stuff from Vaughn's, since it was a really quick trip, figured I would do a little haul just to show you what I got. So I did get more romaine. We are not out, but what we have is old, so I don't know how much longer it's going to be good for. And we obviously use the lettuce for taco bowls, for sandwiches, so got some of that. Obviously got our cilantro. I also got some mint, more of the avocado salsa. This is very similar to the guaca salsa from Trader Joe's. It's a little spicier, but pretty similar. So we use that on our taco bowls. And then also some more pico. I got a salad for myself for lunch on Monday. If you watch the July plan with me, then you know I am traveling next week. So I only am working Monday and Friday. So I bought this to take to lunch on work Friday. Probably, I'm sure we'll have leftovers, but I don't know what Ryan's gonna eat when I'm gone next week. So I figured I would maybe try to leave the leftovers for him. We'll see what I end up doing. He's probably not gonna eat that salad, so I'll probably take it to work on Monday, or maybe I'll eat it for lunch tomorrow. I got another lemon and some limes. We do have some in the fridge, but we need that for the cilantro lime rice. And also I think the lemons in the fridge are probably not gonna be good much longer, so I got just one more for now. Some more rice. We were going to get this at Costco on Thursday, and I don't know why we didn't. I just got a small thing of it for now. Some more pinto beans and some black beans. We have one of each. I know there's gonna be leftover black beans because I don't use the whole can, but Ryan uses basically the whole can of pinto beans for his bowl. So I got another can of pinto in case I don't eat leftover taco bowls for lunch. He has some beans to heat up for what, if he wants to do that for lunch when I'm gone, or dinner or whatever. Some butter because we're almost out. And I got a couple poppies, the cherry limeade flavor and the orange cream flavor. Both of these flavors don't have caffeine. I was thinking about it earlier this week or last week, I can't remember, but a lot of people are always talking about, oh, my fun drinks, like, you know, I always have a fun drink in the evening or a fun drink with lunch. And I realized that all of my fun drinks that I like to drink either have caffeine or alcohol in them. So I do love the cherry cola, the Doc Poppies, but I figured I would get a couple that were caffeine free. That way if I wanted like a fun drink in the evening, but I didn't feel like having like a drink, obviously I'm not gonna drink coffee at like 8 or 9 p.m. But if I wanted a fun drink that was caffeine free, I could have one of these because I'm not gonna drink a Doc Pop or a cherry cola poppy at 9 p.m. It's not a lot of caffeine, but it's enough to where probably shouldn't do that. So anyways, that is what I got from Vaughn's. So I'm gonna put away the stuff that needs to go in the fridge and probably just get back on my computer and get some more editing in. I don't know how hungry Ryan's gonna be, so I'll probably start the rice at like 4:30 or 5, either when he gets off or when he's on his way home. It's gonna be a whole process tonight doing the taco bowls as it usually is, but luckily he's off early tonight and I'm off, which is why we're doing it. So anyways, gonna put this stuff away, get to doing some editing, and then we'll just see where the rest of the evening takes us. Good morning and happy Sunday. It is almost 10:30. I've been up for a couple hours, just been hanging out with the cats, and I got the vlog live, so I've just been hanging out. I kind of have a busy-ish day today. Like I said yesterday, I would like to actually stream today, and I'm planning on going to my parents' later this afternoon, evening. It's my dad's birthday, so I'm going to head back down there probably 5-ish or so. I'm not sure. I have to check with my mom and see what the plan is, but because of that, I decided I'm not going to go on a walk. So since I'm not going on a walk, I'm going to drink my coffee and eat something, and then I think I'm going to hop in the shower. That way I can just wash my hair and get it over with. That way I can kind of let it air dry a little bit before I do all my other things this afternoon, hopefully stream, go to my parents and stuff like that. And then once I get out of the shower, I do need to do some laundry. I need to wash the towels, and I have a lot of clothes to wash. I don't think we did laundry all week this week, so the basket is very full, lots of things to wash, and I'm traveling next week, so I need to get all the laundry done. That way I can start packing. Probably gonna do a little bit of packing tonight, but majority of the packing is gonna be done tomorrow. But either way, I need to get laundry done. That way I have clothes to pack, because if I don't do any laundry, then I don't know what I'm gonna pack. So that is kind of the plan for today. Hopefully, as the day goes on, I still want to stream, and it's not like yesterday where I wasn't feeling it anymore. So we'll see how today goes, but it's going to be fairly busy, just doing things around here and all that. So I'm going to make some food real quick. We actually bought these ham and Swiss cheese, it says pocket, but they're like croissants from Costco. So I think I'm gonna try one of these. One of my coworkers was saying these are like the ham and Swiss croissants that are at Starbucks, which I don't really get Starbucks much right now just because I make coffee at home or at the office. But if these are similar, then this will probably be cheaper than getting one at Starbucks. I'm gonna heat that up, drink my coffee, hang out with the cats. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna hop in the shower and get started with all my laundry and everything that I have to do around here. So before I do too much yapping and keep putting it off, I'm gonna heat this up and just get started with my day. So I've basically done nothing today besides, well, that I said I was gonna do, besides laundry and go to my parents. It's about 8 o'clock now and I'm heading home. Ryan's been home for about an hour. He's gonna start some dinner and I'm going to get home. We're gonna eat a little bit before I have to fall asleep. Honestly, it's been a very, very chill, very lazy Sunday. I didn't stream. Again, all I did was laundry, and honestly, it was kind of nice to have a very low-key, chill Sunday and not really do anything. I feel like I could have been more productive, which is, I think, just a mindset problem where I feel almost bad for having a lazier day and not doing anything, but it's fine. I'm gonna head home and eat dinner and get ready to go to bed because I want to try to get to work early tomorrow because I have a lot to do before I'm off for a couple days next week. So I'm going to get on the road, get home and eat some dinner, and then we'll just see how the rest of the evening goes.